Yo, what's up? Uh, Once again, I forget to actually position myself in my chair before I go streaming. Let me just close out Steam, make sure the game's capturing, make sure my hair looks presentable. This is Endless Sky. Give me a second to clear my throat, of course. The bank's architecture is what you would call, or you would have called futuristic back when you. Just my phone telling me something. When you dreamed that the future would be less squalid than the present. Story of a story of curves and spires and balconies, all in gleaming metal. A doorsman stands by each of the heavy glass doors. You are wearing your very best clothes, but you feel shabby next to them. The loan broker's office is equally intimidating. Large computer monitors fill the walls. Sorry. Stock quotes and other information spilling down them almost too fast to read. You occasionally glimpse the names of places that you have only seen in movies. Aldebaran, Tarazed, Earth. The pen is heavy as lead, but glides almost without friction as you print your initials on the bottom of the page. Bottom of the page after page. Sorry, that's on the bottom of page after page. Yeah, it's kind of weird to say. Page of ominous legal documents and signed several dozen statements, notices, and agreements. The banker, a balding middle-aged man in a suit that you expect costs more than the spaceship you're about to purchase, lifts the pages past too quickly, uttering a curt sign here, now here. As he points to each page, he moves swiftly, mechanically. The only moment when he becomes truly animated is when explaining the truth in lending statement to you. You are borrowing 48,000 credits, he says, to be paid over the course of 1 year. Your daily interest is 0.4%, which means that your daily payments 2,503 credits, and by the end of the year you will have paid 43 40 god damn it, words, sorry, I forgot how to read numbers a while ago. 434,000 credits in interest. Sign here. You sign your name one final time. I'm just gonna give my real name. Oh, my UI is covering the screen. Give me a second to just like get rid of it. In-game overlay. Yeah, go away, please. The elevator is so well tuned. Also, I should probably figure out if I need to move myself as well. The elevator is so well tuned that you do not even realize it. You do not even realize it is moving until it has deposited you back into the lobby. But as you leave the bank, you are smiling. This crazy adventure suddenly feels real to you. You're going to do it. You're finally going to get off this planet, man. Compared to the bank, you feel much more at home in the shipyard, walking among the rusted-out hulks and newer ships that gleam in the sunlight. You smell grease and dirt and rocket fuel. Wonderful smells. There are 3 ship models within your price range. Which one you choose will determine your future. Oh shit, I'm not used to this screen. It's been a while since I played this game last. So, the Sparrow. Oh, let's start at the top first. God, there's no good place for me to leave myself, so I'll just read everything. Although Betelgeuse shipyards produce other ship models as well, the majority of their profits come from the sale of the shuttle. This versatile ship serves equally well as passenger transport or a cargo courier. It also happens to be the cheapest ship you can buy, which is capable of hyperspace travel. Shuttles are not designed to withstand combat of any sort, but they are fast and maneuverable enough to get out of harm's way if attacked by a larger, slower ship. Although they are technically unarmed, they have enough space for one weapon, which is the origin of the proper popular phrase "as useless as a blast cannon of shellcraft." And here's a bunch of stats. Basically, it's a cargo ship. It's a cargo ship with the ability to passenger or ferry passengers. Then the Star Barge, the Syndicate CT-50. Star Barge is a little more than a cluster of cargo containers with an engine at one end and a cockpit at the other. It is a slow and ugly ship, but it can carry enough cargo to earn its captain a steady income even in parts of the galaxy where it is hard to find passengers to carry or courier missions. Because they often carry valuable cargo and because they are too slow to evade any attacks, Star Barges are the common type of products. So I can tell you I'm not taking this based on that because I'm very afraid of pirates. And then the Sparrow. Classified as an interceptor rather than a fighter because it has its own hyperdrive instead of needing to be carried inside of a larger ship. The Tarazed Sparrow is the smallest and cheapest combat ship available because of its limited cargo and passenger space. The primary way for a Sparrow pilot is to pay the bills, is to upgrade the weapons and hunt pirates, or become one. In either case, it's a perilous way to earn money. Yeah, we're getting the shuttle first to make money. It's the easiest way. This is slow. This requires you to do combat, which is not easy in a starter fucking ship. Alright, where were we? Insurance reports indicate that as many as 2 out of every 3 first time ship buyers who choose to pilot a Sparrow lose a ship and alter their life as well within the first month of owning it. Pilots who have survived longer than that tend to swear by replacing the stock weapon with missile launchers. Yeah, we're taking this. Let's just this junk. I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm actually gonna take Terra Power. Too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Sky's the limit and space is the place. The cream of the crop raises to the top. God damn it. The price on a Sparrow, by the way. I need to. I just said check to see if my mic was on. Man, that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, I was just checking the price of it. Yeah. Alright. Let's leave. With some trepidation, you give the shipyard owner your money and take your new ship for a test drive, piloting it out of the shipyard and onto a spare landing pad by the spaceport. Then you get out and look the ship over a little more closely. You are busy polishing out a few rust spots with a piece of steel wool when an old man in grease-stained overalls walks up. Nothing quite like buying your first very oh sorry my brain buying your very first starship. And here's dialogue options. And I'm just looking for a good place to put this myself. Let's move me over to the right. Hopefully that'll be good for now. Let me just make sure the stream's up and everything's working. Yep. Okay. What do I want to choose? Yeah, I'm still kind of. Sorry, my brain is so fried. Yeah, I'm still kind of in shock over how much money I spent. I don't plan to get too attached to this one. I'll be flying something much nicer before long. This is definitely true. Good old timer. Yeah. He smiles. I'm sure you will. There's something nice having a ship you can pull out by yourself. Believe me, once you start managing crew and paying salaries or keeping track of a whole fleet, you miss these days when things were simple. Man, I'm not going to miss the days when I'm fighting or I'm trying to fight off pirates while in a shitty shuttlecraft. Fuck's sake. Your captain, you ask? Or our character asks. I ask. Was, he says, sold off my fleet a few days ago, and I already miss it. But it was time for me to retire. His voice trails off. And then his face lights up. Say, any chance I could hitch a ride with you? Maybe show you the ropes, give you some pointers. I could pay you, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna take the early mission. Well, I've got a spot reserved in a retirement home, and I don't mind taking a roundabout way to get there. For starters, how about you give me a lift to New Greenland? Just one jump from here. I can mark it on your map. Oh God, what are you, fucking Preston Garvey? Oh hey. Uh, all right. How much will you pay me? Yeah, let's ask him about money. That's kind of yeah, it is. I want money. But I'll pay you 10,000 credits. I guarantee you that's more than any captain ever gets for carrying one passenger for one day. Yeah, it's generous, thank you. Great, he says. My name is James, by the way. Did I tell him my name? Calvin Burry. I'm looking forward to traveling with you, Captain Burry. Oh, I forgot they do that where they use your last name. Should have replaced my first and last name so I'd be called Captain Calvin rather than Burry. Who cares? Wait a second. Oh, right, I need my overlay up so I can actually. I need to. Wait, how can I move my overlay so I can. Oh, there we go. I can move it like over the top right. There we go. Alright, where was I? Oh, wait. Yeah, it says James. As you're helping him wheel his luggage aboard and showing him his bunk, he says, before we take off, you might head on over to the trading center and stock up on a few medical goods. You can sell those for a good profit on the New Greenland. Or take a look at the outfitter if you like, but they don't sell much here compared to big manufacturing worlds. Yeah, I think the biggest manufacturing world is like in well, I mean, in terms of like, just like, the first place you could probably reach in this game is like you should probably go like around. Well, once you have money, you should go around Earth for like Terran ships, like human ships, because I think there's aliens in this game. Last time I checked. All right, I should probably close all out this stuff so I can see you again. Oh right, I was just making sure my overlay is showing chat so I can actually read. So I can actually read chat. That was embarrassing. He's helping him wheel his luggage. Yes, Ryan. Oh yeah, I was already done reading. All right, and here's the basically the not the world screen, but like a planetary screen when you've landed. There's trading job board. Let me actually look. Is there anything going to Greenland? New Greenland, rather. Not that I can see. Remember, we don't really need that. Outfitter, job board, bank, spaceport. I yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna touch the loan yet until we got like more money. I'd like to pay it off in one lump sum rather than like trying to slowly do the installments or slowly like creeping on it because I like to know how much money I'm gonna have once I'm done rather than just like scraping by. I'd rather know what I'm doing or know what I'm getting into. Yeah, we're just gonna do training and as he suggested by all that we can. But that's all of our space. Oh god. Oh yeah, here's the tutorial. Welcome to the sky. To travel to another star system, press M to view your map and then click on the system. Only travel along links, basically like a highway, basically, where you can only go to certain places. Oh right, I should read this out loud. Welcome to the sky. To travel to another system, press M to view your map and click on the system you want to travel in. Your hyperdrive can only travel along the links shown on your map. After selecting a destination, close your map and press J to jump to that system. Your ship does not jump until you release the jump key. Once you have escorts, you can hold the key to get them ready to jump and release. Basically, you can end up in situations where you, like, if you're in an emergency and your ship has a faster jump drive or hyperdrive, you can jump ahead of them, and like you just end up in this situation where like you jump into a system before any of your other guys get ready, or if they're like in a fight. And basically, what happens is you can jump in, and your guys die behind you, get left behind, and then you teleport in, and then a pirate spawns and just blows you up because you're not driving something like powerful enough to, assuming that you fly your own cargo, like your largest like cargo capacity machine, or you could always like fly. You could be the in the ship that protects your cargo, whatever you choose. Usually, I'm in like a ship that does everything as my main ship. All right, when you reach a new system, you press L to land on any inhabited planets there. Also, don't worry about crashing into asteroids or ships. Your ships will fly safely below or above them. Yeah, basically, there's no collisions. Unfortunately, I mean, unless you're talking about like weapons, in which case, do not fly into the missiles. They will blow you up. There's no flying safely below or above a missile targeting you. Wait, let's open our map. Basically, like everything we've already covered, and this is the station, I believe, or well, missions. Yeah, active job. Go here. Passenger to Greenland. God, there's really not a good place to put this UI. That doesn't matter. But yeah, let's yeah, and bam. And then press L and automatically land. Man, I love how this game like automatically lands too, because there's games where like you actually have to like do all this yourself. But it has pretty good like automatic stuff if you just want to be like a space trucker. As you land on New Greenland, James says, "Congrats on your first trip to hyperspace. I'm impressed that you didn't throw up. Most folks do the first time, including you." Yeah, and then spend half an hour in orbit cleaning up my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of their bunk to see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay, and he hands me the money. Then he adds, if you're okay with giving me a lift a while longer, sell off any cargo you bought, and meet me at the starport. I'll see if I can rustle up any interesting work." Yeah, basically, there's more tutorials. But early game, there's no real reason not to. And if we wanted to, we could buy clothes up. But first, we want to go to the where did he say spaceport? There we go. My brain's so fried. You begin strolling through the spaceport, walking briskly in order to keep warm, and wondering if it might be worth investing in a good coat for visiting planets like this one. Yeah, there's planets way colder than this one. Eventually, you find James, and he has an entire family in tow. A young couple, an elderly woman, 4 kids who range in the age of about 3 or 4 up to 12 and 13, or 13, whatever, it doesn't matter. Captain Burry says, "Wonderful to see you again. I was just talking to this family. They've been having trouble finding a single ship that can give them all passage. But I told them that your shuttlecraft has plenty of bunks. Basically, it gives you missions based on your craft. So, like, if this was like if this was like just the cargo ship, he would have given like a cargo mission. If it was a fighter, this would have been a bounty hunting mission or something along those lines. Basically, it's based on our ship. At least if the kids double up, uh, has plenty of bunks. Yeah, they can pay you 40,000 to take them to New China, which is just a few couple jumps away from Earth, and it's a planet well worth visiting in its own right. What do you say? You're absolutely sure that your shuttle's not defined to fit 9 people, including yourself, but they're willing to squeeze into the available 5 bunks, and you've got no reason to discourage them. Yeah. Substance abuse counselor. Swimming around in your fancy ship, I bet you don't realize the sort of desperation that some of the folks down here below you are carrying around. What the fuck? Just completely random. What the hell? Honestly, drugs are a problem throughout human space, but the richer folks have the resources to keep their addictions well hidden. Dock worker. Why do they make the cargo bay doors on certain ships so small? You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get sometimes to load large items onto a ship. Unemployed youth. You know how lucky you are that you could visit a different planet every week if you wanted to? I've been stuck in this filthy little planet my whole life. Just take an extremely predatory loan from your local bank. You know, then pay it off for the next few years. The robots do most of the heavy dock worker. The robots do most of the heavy lifting for us, but every so often one of them malfunctions and drops a crate on somebody's toe. Oh, that sounds really painful. The spaceport is near the equator, but it's still cold enough that there's always some snow on the ground. In addition to the outdoor landing pads, a few hangars are available. And over by the locals make their world a little more appealing to merchants passing through the system. You have never seen as many people in fur coats as there are here. What might be considered a luxury in other parts of the galaxy is a necessity here, but the cheapest class is the pelts of indigenous animals. From the size of the claws hanging decoratively off some of the coats, you have to give a grudging respect to the hunters. High fashion is not an industry that usually comes with the risk of dismemberment. I don't know why I had to purse there. It's just, I don't know. It seems more natural for me to say it like that. Yeah, job board. So we have a mission here. Yeah. Um. Sorry, I'm just like clicking through this. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit like that. I could sit here all day and like read that. Yeah, I'm just looking through the available missions to see if there's literally anything I can do on the way. All right, but I'm gonna buy up as much clothes as I can because it's very low. Because literally everybody has to wear clothes on this planet. Because like, there's no such thing as a nudist in Sub-Zero. Like an entire planet covered in Sub-Zero ice sheet. Oh, I did not mean to do that. And depart. All right, let's. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, let's just go to this one. Yeah, there are no planets to land in. Or no, yeah, planets to land on, rather. What's more? Let's steady ourselves and off we go again. Once again, nothing to land on. We'll eventually get into like combat and stuff, but as you could kind of. Oh shit! Did I go the wrong way? Oh damn it! I moved the wrong way. That is not good. Can I load? Because I might need to. Never mind. We're kind of in like dire straits because you have ran out of fuel and other than yeah. Yeah, let's and I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we basically have to wait for somebody to help us because I messed up one jump. Plus, the credits are going down every time I jump. So I just basically set some money on fire. Yeah, this is the danger of playing this game. Is occasionally you will get stuck in space and then just like have to like avoid pirates for a good hot second. But yeah, unable to hail. Okay, selected. Yeah, basically just. Just flying around hoping to find somebody. I'll zoom out just so I can see if anybody jumps in. Yeah, this is the flaw with the early game, is that like sometimes you jump into a place like this and there's just nothing. There's no place to land. There's no people. And because of the tutorial, we might not even get pirates. Just adrift in the cosmos. Oh, there we go. Please, please hail. Ask for help. Yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Yeah. Luckily, the AIs are quite nice. Hail. Oh God! Please don't do that again. I almost did the same mistake twice. Wait, what? Stop! Hey, what? What the hell? I targeted. Oh, I don't think there's a. Oh, that's my mistake. I forgot that there's no way out of that system. It's a dead end by the looks of it. Please get some help. Thank you. Okay, this is a dead end system because there's no branches off of it. So that's why I got stuck. I was like, why can't I think I actually get stuck in that area every time I start playing this game for a new time. But yeah, you'll see like different ships flying around of like things we might want to get later. Wait, that kind of burnt some money. Okay, see now you can see like just some stuff fighting. You can see all kinds of stuff flying around. So we're gonna try to like find like, oh God, yeah, be very careful. Be very careful. But basically, what we're gonna try to do is where's the oh, but frequently just like destroy ships. I think we can hijack the cargo or something, but we don't have any space for it, so we're just gonna land. New whales. Yeah, land. So yeah, trading, and yeah, see we can sell this for profit, and that won't be bad. And basically, buy low, sell high. You know, like in any game. Oh, whoops, yeah, it was me being stupid. But yeah, I might wanna. Do I have any room? Yeah, we don't. We don't have any room because that's what I like to do in the early game is just set up a ship that can capture enemy vessels and then just like basically wait for the enemies to just like destroy themselves. That's what I used to do anyways. I don't know if we'll do that here. Well, I'll probably do some of it because that's like the best way to make money. Like just like get free ships. A little bit of profit. Sell all. And yeah, let's like not even do anything else. And then just should have been checking the job board every single time. Yeah. The one last time. Also, this is our fuel gauge. Basically, that's the reason I ran out of fuel because I did too many jumps. Before we land, let's see if we can get some pirates to just like get destroyed, so we can take their cargo. Yeah, I don't have any illegal shit, so if they scanned me and I had illegal stuff, they would like try to confiscate it or just attack me if I resisted. Yeah. It's usually like you just sit here in a minute. Like, pirates will eventually show up. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would basically just camp out into a place where pirates like to be, and there's like a standing military waiting around. Like, multiple people trying to scan me, and I'm just like, yeah, you're not gonna find anything illegal. I literally just started like, I'm in a freaking shuttle. All right. Along the journey, you learn that the family who transferred are named the Hendricksons, and that they are moving to Luciana because they hope the urban setting will be better for the kids than New Greenland, where there were hardly any children. Yeah, because it's freezing cold, and the villages had only a few thousand people in it. The grandmother, Olivia, has also been chattering nonstop about how excited she is to being on a world that you can actually go sunbathe. I've gotten much too old for snowshoeing. Yeah, say their goodbyes, wish me I wish them well, and they agree to they pay the agreed amount. Oh, and apparently James is here again. All right, it doesn't take long to find him. I already got a small group of people. Here's some tourist Earth, sure. Right, this is Chuck, Sarah, and their son Carl. Let's help them carry the luggage onto the ship. As you begin walking back slightly ahead of you, James whispers to you, tourists are always a good way to make money. They're on vacation, so they don't mind paying a bit extra. But no point in your cargo space going to waste, so take a job at the board and see if there are any delivery missions we could run at the same time. See, this is can't tell you something that I usually do. Basically, have one mission that's like a long haul, and then try to get like a bunch of small hauls along the way to like supplement your income. And if you want to be a little safer, should we come across any pirate stuff, any guns you might have, it might seem counterintuitive, but being unarmed makes you less of a target to pirates if they're others in the system that could be defending them. Yeah, basically, if you're not shooting at the pirates, they're probably not going to attack you if there's other people shooting at them. Like, also, um, like, look how tiny your ship is. Like, what are we going to do? Have, like, a beam? An energy blaster? Like, it's all like garbage. Yeah, this is, alright, local map, actually. Yeah, basically, you need pilot license for everything. But yeah, I'm gonna buy this local map because it's very convenient. Because I won't get into like dead end situations like I did that one time. Because that's definitely what they're for. Moment. Well, let's see the job for first. If there's anything going nothing going to Elva Centauri, but we can't do it. Yeah, there's no missions going this way, so we're just gonna. Oh right, the map. So it'll be plus 70 to just find cell equipment. So why not? Depart, and let's set it for the solar system. See, this is the good thing about this is that now we can actually map it out and then just jump, and then press a button, jump again. Is that how we cycle them, or do we just click on which one we want? Yeah, let's just. Yeah, you just click on the planet and then press L to land. You could always do it manually, but like, why in the world would you do it manually? It's so much effort. As you make the final, made, as you make the final landing descent to the surface of the Earth, Chuck and Sarah. Sorry, actually, we're staring out the window in rapt attention, pointing out landmarks on the planet's surface. James joins in by telling you all about the history of some of the cities we're flying over. Carl, meanwhile, I spent the entire journey playing a handful of video games. Oh, he's my people. And only glances out the window when the ship shakes from turbulence. As they all grab their luggage and step out the ship to explore humanity's homeworld, he's still immersed in the game. Imagine like just being like so zonked out, like just like so focused on your video games that you literally come to like your place of like origin and you're like, yeah, who cares? It's like going to the hospital you were born in and being like, yeah, it's a hospital. Who cares? Who cares if I was born here? As you collect your payment, James pulls the parents aside and says, "Watch out for pickpockets, okay? Take it from an experienced pilot. You do not want to be out after dark here. Play it safe and have a great time. Words to live by." After they leave, James shakes his head ruefully. Probably a decade before that kid is old enough to realize what he's missing out on. Waste of money doing a trip like this with a teenage boy. They should have gone to Skymoot, seen the dragons. Yeah, probably alien dragons. I'm not sure. I'm sure that would interest him a lot more than historical museums and ancient cities. Then he picks up luggage and adds, "Same deal as before. If you want to travel again, meet me in the spaceport." Yeah, basically, I'm gonna keep doing his missions. Spaceport. Wait a sec. Gotta yawn. The spaceport on Earth is so big and crowded that it takes a long time to find James. The sheer number of people here is almost overwhelming. Almost men wrapped in old armor blankets begged for money from well-dressed businessmen. Soldiers in navy uniforms walk by in groups of 10 or 20, all marching in unison. Space starships. Captain haggle with merchants over trinkets and jobs. Sorry. Ugh. I read the breathe, that's why I yawn so much. Flashes of light come from various landing bays as welders make repairs. When you find James, he's standing by a window, looking at the city, watching the starships taking off and landing in a continuous stream. That is it, he says. Where our race began. The world, oh, the human race. I was like, who's running? Who we who we racing against, boys? The world that all tourists want to visit and that no one wants to live on. 10 billion people, more industry and experts than any other place in the galaxy, but underneath it all, poverty of a completely different sort. Give me a second. Different sort than what you've got in the dirt belt. After taking one glance at the window, he says, "Anyways, we're nearing my destination. Are you willing to take me one last trip? I need to get to Estia in the Toledo system. And of course, I'll pay you quite well to take me there." Once again, you walk back to your ship. Once you get there, as he's stowing luggage, you pull out the information on your computer that your computer has at Hestia. Some of the paradise worlds terraformed to have a perfect climate, accessible only to the very wealthy. You wonder whether James is going to be able to fit in there. Oh my god, this poor street vendor. Looks like they're missing some teeth. Can I chew in some vegan falafels? Trust me, you don't want to eat any of the street meat that's getting sold on the street. God. No, no. Science can't make anyone immortal, but for anyone with enough money, it can substantially reduce their chances of dying. This is true. Oh. Ugh. Okay, let's go into Hestia. So I'm gonna buy another outfitter. Gonna go and buy the local map just so I can see what's going on. This is all the sort of stuff we can buy. The I think the moon is like basically the staging ground shipyard. Basically, like it's easier. The moon is essentially a spaceship, or not a spaceship, like a space station in comparison to the Earth, because you don't have to enter like the gravity or anything. So it's like the shipyard in this world. Makes sense. Bank. How much money are we looking at? What we started with, or more than what we had after we got our ship, but still very little. Let me look at our map one more time. Luxury goods, plastic. Okay, we can sell plastic. Like all outfitter, yeah. Okay. Okay. I can't afford it. I don't think we have like the what I'm looking for. Oh, we don't. This is a turret. Yeah, we need. We just have a gun mount. That's the part. Go to serious. Then land on relic. Yeah, I'll read more of this once we get a bit more under underway. Hmm. Trading profit, and then look. Yeah, we need a map. Oh, well, having a drink at the spaceport bar, somewhat scruffy man looks in the and pulls you aside. Offers. Yeah, no. Not even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, let's oh right, yeah, I wanted to go to the outfitters. Ugh. Hyperdrive, not sold here, not sold here. But yeah, basically there's like ammo and that's about it. So map. This is I don't know what's it changing color. Oh, trade prices. Yeah. So equipment is a profit of a pretty substantial amount. So we'll buy all that we can afford, or all that we can fit. Look at the job board. There's nothing there. Part map. Go here. We're gonna have to jump through a empty part of space. This is probably a good place to like hunt for pirates. Land. Trading. So all. Basically, this is a great way to make money in the early game. Is to just like look at something, look at the price somewhere else, and then buy it, and then go there. And it's just that easy. Yeah, I'm gonna spend like a bit more money on the maps, just so I know what I can buy and sell. Plus, like, damn, new clothing. Yeah, we'll slowly. As long as we make enough money, we'll pay off the loan in no time. As you're plotting the. Sorry, I need to. Sorry, I'm back. As you're pulling your ship down to land on Hestia, James disappears into his bunk room. After the ship has landed, he comes out, no longer in the grease-stained coveralls he's been wearing up till now, but in a suit. It's a long Lifelong textile worker, you automatically note that this suit is made out of real world, very finely woven, and that it has been tailored to fit him. He smooths down the front of the suit distractedly and then looks at his hands as if unsure of where to put them and asks, how do I look? Like a million. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing about being a captain. You get filthy rich. It's true. There's an awkward pause. You're unsure of how to respond. And then he says, thing is, this here planet is one of the most exclusive retirement communities in the galaxy. Many of the locals are probably worth more than 1 billion credits, but they're mostly financial or business types or old money. I'm rich enough to be here, but I just hope they're willing to socialize with someone who has made a fortune flying a ship. Before you go, is there anything else you'd like to ask me about being here? Have you ever met any aliens? I've spoken with a Prague a few times. What pilot or what captain hasn't? You'll find them south by Terra Z. I haven't met any other aliens. That's for a moment. As far as I'm aware, that is. But I'm sure that they're out there if you go looking hard enough. I've explored all of the Republic's space in all my years. But there are far more systems out there that we don't even know how to reach. Yeah, I think I'll manage. He slips you a credit ship worth 30,000 credits. Best of luck to you, Captain. Don't hesitate to look me up if you're in the area. Remember to check the ports wherever you land. You'll never know who you'll find wandering around here. Yeah. Immediately go to the spaceport. As you walk to the spaceport, you hear a voice behind you. Excuse me, Captain. You turn around, seeing a woman try to fling you down. Her hairdo is tall and somewhat confusing. Her high heels are also tall and gave me considerable. Don't know why I wanted to use incredible there. Look like the sort of captain I could trust. My darling Pookie has been visiting her aunt on Shroud. It's time for her to come home. She's not used to space travel and it scares her. I would feel so much better if you could go pick her up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to avoid this because I think I remember this trip and it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm just going to decline. I'd rather just do it the old fashioned way. I just mash this button while I get something. Not really. So I love how there's like all these different like probably developers or like developers' friends and stuff use these pictures. Sell this off and look at my map. Or look at the job board, I guess. I like to do like really short missions. So passenger delivery here. Accept the mission. Transport miners, good. Passenger transport for 1 person seat. Now, by the time we get to Ukba, we'll have quite a tidy sum on our hands. And look at our map. Look here. Metal looks like our item of choice. Depart. Go to Pollock. Where's J? Yeah, there's a. It's not a boring early game, but once we get past the early game, it starts to get a little bit more exciting. And once again, metal looks like our. Did we just buy metal? Literally just buy back the metal we just sold. Or maybe I'm just going insane. And press again. And now we're at series. Press out the land. Yeah, basically just doing the early game. Which, you know. It's either do the early game on stream or do the early game beforehand, which would have been Pretty obnoxious. Okay, so we're going soul next. Equipment. Looks like equipment's our best bet. Or make sure we're actually going where I want to go rather than pressing J to go off into no man's land. Hey, there's a shipyard on the moon, like I mentioned before. It's just more convenient than having to break the Earth's atmosphere, which makes a lot of sense. But yeah, the game will open up once we get like a significantly better ship than this little junker. Yeah, that's how close are we to paying off this? We're about quarter of the way there, give or take. Now we can sort of start looking at jobs again. Also, I need to buy the map for this area just so I can find a good route. Where are we going? There we go. Now I can see. This way. And yeah, looks like equipment is our takeaway. Yeah, it's basically this Eurospace trucker simulator. At least in the early game, because it's like the safest way to make money. Because like if you just get your ship blown up, you're gonna get blown to smithereens. If you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna pilot a small ship. Yeah, we're just gonna keep steady as she goes. The right place. It's kind of essential in the early game to make sure you make money on every like trip, because otherwise you can end up hemorrhaging like a ton of money. All right, I guess we'll just go for the heavy metals, which are super low right now. So hopefully the next place we land is looking for them. Otherwise, we're going to be in a pretty bad spot if we're just like lugging around cargo we can't sell. Which sometimes happens in the game, especially in the early game when you don't have like maps and everything. And this is significant space by the looks of it. Profit of 4. It's still better than keeping it around. Let's look at the job board. You know, we don't have so what's the yes, so the question is how long do they want? Oh, by yes, we got a few days, which is doable. Is doable. I can do both of those. And then just look at the map. Food looks good. I like how we bought stuff from here, and now it's telling us that it's worth more than what we sold for. That's fine. We can do it just by. Ooh. It's not even really worth my time to do that now that we actually have cargo space taken up. But yeah, we'll still land. It's a good habit to have to land after every. And I'm not even gonna buy anything because we only have 2 cargo space, so I'm just gonna quickly get to where we need to go. But yeah, it's a good habit to like land in every single planet that's habitable, so you can refuel. But yeah, land on a reunion. I guess I'll read out the flavor text on it. Reunion is one of the most Earth-like planets found by the early settlers, all the way down to its moon and tides. It has grown into a mostly urban world which supplies manufacturing goods of all sorts to the neighboring systems. Local politics is unusually lively for a republic world, to the point where a seat in the local legislature is often more hotly contested than in the republic parliaments. Topics of debate include trade and taxation, and of course, but also seemingly fringe issues like biodiversity regulations for a city, green space. It may be a world no terraforming needs. It's focusing instead on tweaking society itself. Alright, what's this? Delivery the rug. Basically just look into what I have on offer. I could do this, but I'd rather just do the strip and maybe get something along the way. Looks like I'm gonna buy some metals. Buy all part. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna like try to get everything prepared for like getting like more ships. You really need more than one ship in this game. But once you whoops, probably make sure that I'm making money. Close appears to be it. But yeah, it is extremely slow going in this game. Until you like start just like taking ships over 5 seconds. So I should be checking the job boards constantly, but honestly, not too important right now. Food. Yeah, it would have been a lot more interesting if I was doing. That's some pirates. Yeah, basically just seeing what would pay the most. Yeah, just passenger missions are usually quite lucrative. Like this. Well, they're not extremely lucrative, but they're better than like the alternative of just like ferrying cargo to and fro. Unless you get a big cargo ship, which, we cannot afford to be doing anything silly like just ferrying cargo and nothing more. Because we're doing a shuttle, which means it's like half and half. Like eventually we'll have something like that. Multiple ships is definitely where it's at. Having a fleet is just where the game starts being really good. Let's just what Soul wants. Soul wants luxury goods. Okay, we can do that. But yeah, I usually like to have like just be sitting on like the most monetary ship in the fleet, and just have like the more powerful ships just be controlled by the AI. Because I just like to watch things happen. Like I like to be like the commander that watches the his fleet just blow shit up around him, just not do anything. Yeah, I'm being scanned. Of course I am. Hmm. Ooh, that seems pretty good. What's... Oh, yeah, I need to sell the stuff that I brought. Sounds good to me. And yeah, we're just gonna fly straight there because honestly, oh, because honestly, we're not gonna have any cargo space. Of just flowers. Who in the hell is having? Ooh, there we go, tourists. See, this is the lucrative mission I was talking about. Tourist missions. And yeah, we're just gonna ferry goods back. But we carry tourists. But yeah, I like to draw out the early game as much as possible once we pay off the loan. So if we pay off the loan, we stop hemorrhaging money all the time. And in fact, I think I kind of want to pay off like a lump sum of the loan now, so we can stop paying off so much, pay extra. It's 100,000 of it. So yeah, I've just cut like the loan in half. In fact, let me get a bit risky. Basically, I wanted to bring it down to the point where it's like, it's good enough. But yeah, now like the interest is like in half. So every trip, ooh, land back, please. It's just tourists. They don't really mind me being slow. So food is the commodity. There's pirates, but we just ignore those for now. Just jump as fast as humanly possible. Birds and ladies. Got struck with a fancy lady that yammered on about hellish wrongness, and I just don't get it. But I kind of liked their latest song. That's the name of the ship. What a strange thing. Ooh, luxury goods. So we might be yeah, we can't do that. What's the next best thing? Heavy metals. Yeah, that because I don't want to get too low on money, otherwise we'll go into more debt. Oh, I pressed K instead of L, so we're gonna fly off into no man's land for a bit. Oh, whoops. I look at the map. Looks like we just leave it. Look to see if we can Why not? They're not expecting me to go like out of my way to do these missions. Yeah. All right. So once we deliver these guys off, we'll bring this shit here. Oops. Since I forget which buttons I'm supposed to be pressing. Sorry, I was cycling through my different opened applications like the stream and everything, just trying to make sure everything's running smoothly. Alright, what do they want on Earth? Food. Yeah, of course. Food's not inexpensive from here. I read you, friend. Do I look like a book to you? Yeah, it's kind of out of the way, so I'll just like avoid that for now. Let's just depart and go here. Basically, the reason they scan your outfits is to make sure I have your license. I don't know if there's any illegal like arms you can put on your ship. There might be. There probably is actually. So I actually have to land on the 2 different planets. Oh, whoops. Probably didn't want to do something with that. Let's check the job board here. Right, I'm just gonna cycle through all these. I'm not doing that. That's an insane trip for what it's worth. Alright, yeah, let's go here then here. Oh, dang it. Alright, let's just quickly jump over. Just making sure we're jumping to the right place. They have cargo, that's why I'm not like trying to ferry like tiny amounts of goods. But yeah, also, you're probably wondering what would happen if you just like timed out a mission. I think you basically get like a bounty put on your head because you essentially stole the equipment because it's no longer like and like you can sell it off list, I think, or you just get like a mission failure and you get like somebody pissed off at you. I honestly cannot remember. So look at our map. They want there. I was gonna say equipment, then I realized the minus. It appears to be medical. Oh, I hate looking at the larger ships and being like, man, I wish I had one of those right now. But maybe we can get like a donation from the pirates once we have a crew that can actually take ships. Which is kind of the prerequisite to taking ships, is that you need like a crew. You don't even need to be able to destroy the ships. You just need the ability to capture them afterwards. So you can just like have somebody else do it, but you have to be careful because they can destroy your ship pretty fast, or the target ship pretty fast. Which you can't really take your ship if it's been blown into pieces for obvious reasons. I think I'm gonna move here and then go from there. 'Cause I don't like to do like the big like halfway across the world trips while I'm like hemorrhaging money constantly. Once I'm no longer paying off the loan. Dude. Hmm. I guess I'll just do the Earth Day celebration because there's not really. I can bring someone into Switzerland. I can do that definitely. And what do they want? Metal, and that's about it. You only have 5 cargo space, so it's not even worth much. But it's more than nothing, which is kind of important. Yeah, I'll probably play this game for like another hour or so before I start losing my mind. It's a tedious early game, which I will eventually make it through over the course of like several dozen streams. Yeah, we're almost done. We just need like 100k more. Medicine. I will deliver it. I am Space Trucker Man. I'm literally just here to bring goods. Oh, we're at New China, as opposed to Old China. So, and look here. It appears they want equipment that I can do. Any jobs from here? That are worth anything? It's far too far away. You know, that really piques my interest. So I'll just go here. Oops. Press the L too late. We probably could have landed quicker, but who cares? Oh, today, throughout human spaces Remembrance Day, the anniversary of the beginning of the Alpha Wars, more than 5 centuries ago. The Alphas were genetically engineered super soldiers with superhuman agility and intelligence, and a complete lack of compassion or empathy. I don't know what the problem is. That's what you want. At the height of the war, dozens of planets have been enslaved by the Alphas. Remembrance Day commemorates the beginning of the war rather than its end, as a perpetual reminder that the war is not yet over. All of the Alphas were defeated, some of them escaped and remained in hiding, and their offspring are presumed to still be in the galaxy today. Since the Alpha War, genetic resequencing technology has been very tightly controlled because the alphas were the product of genetic or experimental genetic manipulation out of the natural evolution. It's believed that their genes are less robust than true human beings and that they're almost unable to have viable offspring without access to special technology. Therefore, most alpha enclaves that have been discovered since the war have had very small populations, number of a few dozen. In these days, when the Navy ensures peace throughout much of the galaxy, on many worlds the alphas are treated as nothing more than a boogeyman storage to frighten children. Because the most striking physical features of the alphas was their photosynthetic skin. On some worlds, kids even run around wearing green face paint on Remembrance Day, trying to frighten people, but on other worlds, there's on the fringes of space where the Navy seldom patrols, the alphas are still spoken of with fear. Basically, the super mutants. For those who have watched or played the Fallout or seen the Fallout games. Okay, I'll do this and this. Alright. So what do you want? Luxury goods. Okay, I can probably afford the 8 luxury goods, yeah. That's the thing. That the price is relative, and but they're just expensive. Doesn't really help. Okay, so what do you want? Is metal seriously the only thing you want? Okay. Or the only thing worthwhile to bring you? I mean, yeah, I can probably pay off a bit more of the mortgage now. Bank, pay extra. Oh, whoops! I accidentally. Oh no, I do not want to. I do not want to apply it. Yeah, just. Whoops, that is too small. 70,000. So it's yeah, it's pretty low. So let's go like another 5,000. 20,000. Yeah, now we got under like $500. Credits as the case may be. But we're also going to be on a tight. We're also going to be tight for how many electronics or whatever we're going to be able to buy. Oh, well, we can just use the money we get from the mills. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Oh, it actually went down, but it doesn't matter. Leader props, no. God, why the hell? Why the hell would I fly out to the freaking corners of the universe to deliver like somebody? But it's just not worth the time. Leader props. I guess I'll do this because this is like I can just make extra money on the side while I do it. That's the main benefit from doing these sorts of missions. And there's no way I'm gonna. Well, no, I got money left over. Just going here. They all land and then sell. And plastic. Okay, I can do that. But yeah, we're We're very close to being able to start to make money. Basically, what the early game is you paying off the first ship you bought rather than like paying anything else, or like working your way up to like do anything. It's after you finish the loan that you can really start like making plans. Yeah, this is that's what they want. Hopefully it doesn't fluctuate because that literally just happened like 5 seconds ago where we lost money because the price fluctuated down. War of Roses. And then here, 92. Which is way down. Yeah, the one industrial. Industrial. Yeah. Hmm. Nearly there. We are very close. Having it completely paid off. These two, them are essentially done. So basically, by the time we get there, we're gonna be good situation. Yeah, the food is like you see something like this where like a price is like extremely like if they're adjacent and the price is like extremely different, you should really like abuse it as long as it maintains that sort of thing. Because like you could buy like let's say heavy metals at one place and stuff and sell and buy food. Like basically like you just do a loop where you sell and buy one good from one place and sell and buy goods from the other and you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that can just be like your way to make money in the early game because that's the early game is like you just want to make money until you can start like really doing shit. Luxury goods. Let's just do heavy metals because I don't have the money to keep buying luxury goods over and over again. This is just a little too risky just in case anything stupid happens and I make a mistake. The time we get the victim bridge. Oh my god. Let's assume. I know we can make more money off the other thing, but it's also like if it changes too much, we get shafted. But yeah, once we finish like 1 or 2 more jumps, we should be able to pay off the loan completely, and we'll be off scot free. Okay, metal skin. That's the reason you should like buy like really cheap goods, and I don't mean like cheap as in like relative to the price. I mean like what? Uh, but why? But but why though? Why aren't they letting me land? I'm a freaking merchant. Okay, fine. That might have been a waste of our money. Buying that. If I didn't realize they would something like that. Oh, we still made a profit. Woo-wee. Bank. Extra. 7, 6, 5, 13. And we're done. And we can qualify for a new loan of basically the same thing. And like, this is the thing, is that you could theoretically purchase this loan. I don't like to. I like to play slower. It's just like slowly build up. After I finish my loan repayment, so now I can do stuff like that because I don't have to worry about the like, I don't have to worry about the pay or anything. It's like I don't need to pay a crew. I don't need to pay anything. I can just fly around and make some. Ooh, Seoul is covered in jobs. Okay, 5 passengers. Yeah, I guess passengers to Earth. Whatever that is. Charity good. Yeah, let's look what Sirius wants. Metals, yeah. Yeah, I might now I got the loan repayment done. I might end the stream. Or not end the stream, but end this segment. Yep, and gotta be good minute money. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna save. Oh, that is not what I want to do at all. How do I stop this? I'm actually just gonna end the stream and then come back with another game. Guess I like to go offline so I can switch games.